Leo, popped in to see what's good with you at this time. Was getting some downloads like your energy is real stoic at this time, real stone faced, okay? Having it being hard to penetrate and it not being a secret, energetically, emotionally, physically, you know? A lot of stonewalling energy. And this could be you being stonewalled by somebody else has gotten you to adapt this energy. Be mindful of matching energies with others, but you know, when King of Swords pop, the Knight of Swords. Ooh, it's interesting. This is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords coming in hot. This is the first card that flew out while I was shuffling. Knight of Swords coming in hot, but heavy on the feeling like a king or believing that they're the King of Swords, and the way that they communicate with someone is real fast with their tongue, or someone overpowers you in conversation, or you end up getting into a conflict, an argument with someone. Okay, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there's this energy of I don't feel like you being over it. I don't feel like you letting it go. Right? You may not seem to be so moved on the outside or super reactive on the outside. I feel like you have found a way to control your emotions or contain them or disconnect from them. There goes that heavy on the self-deception about someone actually showing up as the King of Swords when they're not. You know, someone feeling as if they're not very connected to you. I feel like someone having an emotional outburst and telling themselves that they're being extremely logical when they aren't. That energy. While also I feel like invalidating whatever emotional outbursts you may have. Okay, or invalidating whatever reasons you have for being reactive in the way that you were reactive. Okay, and so with all of this energy out here, for me, I feel like it's important for us to talk about why some of you seem to have this energy around you, coming back around, or is around you still. Here goes the Empress. I feel like really being in your comfort zone, or living really well, or being at peace the way that you are, and it in comes some sort of an apology or some sort of small talk, a conversation is made. I feel like being in your solitude or being to yourself, okay, or even elevating after an incident, an altercation with someone. I feel like there was a lot that you had to take with you. A lot of your words, your thoughts, your emotions, you had to take with you when you left, you know, or had to hold, had to find a different way for you to release. There may have been a breakup, or you and someone don't seem to be quite compatible, or that you've already been shown that y'all are not compatible with one another. But it's so funny because there's a lot of first ex-husband vibes, first ex-wife vibes. Someone fully goes into something knowing that it's not going to work from the very beginning. But it's interested anyway. But some of you go into something knowing that, it's not a financial match for you. But you're still very much invested in something that's not paying you what you want it to pay you. I feel like you have a very expensive habit you don't know how to maintain, or there's a lot of responsibilities, a lot of people that you have to take care of, or it's expensive, or it's emotionally and energetically taxing. to take care of the responsibilities you have to take care of with somebody specifically, right? I feel like a lot of this energy of you being in caretaker mode. Knowing that you have to do it, not necessarily wanting to do it. Okay? I also really feel like, you know, having afforded yourself a certain lifestyle that you have to be able to maintain. Somebody can't maintain your lifestyle. The Emperor is out here, okay? The Emperor and the Empress is out here. You have to maintain a certain lifestyle for yourself. A lot of not being able to depend on anybody else or not wanting to depend on somebody else, but just because I can or I'm able and I have been taking care of myself or taking care of things on my own doesn't mean that that's what I always want to do. The vibes that are out here, and I feel like someone does not have the finances or someone does have the means, someone has the ability, but they're stingy, they're not generous. Someone isn't generous with their time, with their energy, with their money. Okay, but I also really feel like someone needs to be focused on money and you want them to be focused on love. Like, let this person level themselves up. They're not even in a position to focus on you. They can't even take you where you want to go, and you want love from them. You want them to be up under you. They got shit to do. Someone can't grow, evolve, excel, can't be the go-getter that they want to be up under you, or this is what they tell themselves. Meanwhile, I feel like your energy being like, well, why not? I was able to elevate and still have time for you, energy for you. I also really feel like it's important for you to really honor the journey, what it's taken to get you here. Okay? That you're right where you need to be, feeling like things are real slow, wishing that you'd be further along. I feel like you're incredibly blessed. I feel like it's important for you to continue to speak peace and blessings and life and love over, you know, over all of your connections, over all of your business endeavors, over everything that you do, your whole existence. A lot of false twin vibes, a lot of false soulmate vibes, okay? Or a soul contract being up. Yeah, y'all were soulmates or whatever. Or at one point in time, y'all were in alignment, but that time has passed. For some of you, someone really has hurt you, upset you, disrespected you, or made you feel small in some way, and your ego has not gotten over it. Your ego has not gotten over it. So you may do things to distract yourself from this connection or how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? You may throw your energy into your work. A lot of workaholic vibes coming through because you want to stunt, you want to shine, you want to flex on everybody else, and that may work, right? Somehow there's the illusion of this, but there's no real stability, or you've spent it all on things that don't even fucking matter. You don't have nothing to show for it, and I feel like you don't even take good care of the things that you have spent your finances on, the money on, or whatever it is. Okay? Real false sense of stability, trying to make it seem like you're doing better than you actually are. This shit catching up with you. You're not being able to maintain the same lifestyle. Right? But yeah, you still want love, having to make some adjustments so that you can maintain the lifestyle you created for yourself. That being one thing, but then there's this energy of you being out of alignment with a partner, or you not being able to manifest a fucking partner. You want there to be some teamwork. Let's work together. A lot of wanting to work together with a partner on a creative project, but that would really fucking, you know, brighten you up, really inspire you. You really want someone to be your muse, you know, or you want to be someone's muse, but someone got real life fucking struggles, or, you know, they don't got your same problems, or they can't share with you, or they can't support you in yours. They're not doing well for themselves, right? And so then it just becomes this fantasy that isn't actualized. Meanwhile, it's for a lot of y'all, it's because y'all keep attaching somebody to it, right? And even if y'all are in a long-term relationship or y'all are married, feel like still needing to hold space for the future that you want for yourself, right? Whoever's meant to be there will be there, but what do you look like in the future? What do you have in the future for yourself? You know? What can you provide for yourself and for others in the future? A lot of needing to make sure you don't attach nobody to your manifestations, because then you end up, right, when you're dreaming, when you're manifesting, when you're visualizing, right, because then you're really disappointed. And I feel like in protecting it and not letting anyone in, for a lot of y'all, even y'all fucking partner, and letting them in on whatever it is that you're doing, let that be between you and the divine, because really seeing things that are important to you and finding ways to sabotage them makes things harder for you when it doesn't even have to be, if you would protect them and keep them to yourself, right? So a lot of wanting to connect but not sharing unnecessary information, or learning how to really just give it to God and that be enough. Ooh, 11:23 on the clock as I say that. Forward progression, moving on, growth in the real way, right? Getting that validation you need from the divine. Getting that support and that recognition you need from the divine. You're not seeking it any man, any woman. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Love you.